Hello folks, it's time for a mountain debrief. I just got back from Sapporo Kokusai, and 2 days ago I was in Rusutsu on Christmas Eve, so I can give you a little double debrief. Real quick, Rusutsu on Christmas Eve was powder, deep powder. I just got out there in time for the night riding session. I did 3 runs on the West Mountain, and it was beautiful snow, like really nice snow on the courses, packed down perfectly, and the little side sections into the trees a little bit was pretty much like knee-deep, close to knee-deep powder, shin-deep, like really good quality snow out there. So conditions have really improved. Rusutsu is looking great. Now, the last 2 days, Christmas Day, and today is the 26th, it did not snow at Rusutsu too much, but Sapporo Kokusai got hit with a really nice storm last night. 25, 30, I don't know, there might have been even like 40 centimeters in parts at Kokusai today. I was up there at 11 a.m., so I did not get the early morning start, but even at 11 a.m., there was powder on the sides of the course, like all over the place. And I guess it's sort of like, well, people still have to work. Most companies, some companies are off already, but usually around the 27th or 28th is when most companies and government operations and stuff, schools, everything starts shutting down. And we'll start to see more and more people coming to the mountain. But today was obviously a little slow when it comes to the hardcore ski and snowboard crowd. There were a lot of school kids, little kids. They do their ski lessons starting right away. First day of winter holidays, they get the kids in the ski lessons and they're with the bibs and they're out there like, I mean, there were a lot of them. So that's your local community from here in the city of Sapporo. People who are into that stuff book their kids into these sort of like intensive, like winter vacation lessons. So it's people who either love skiing or they just don't want to have to deal with their kids during winter vacation. So they just throw them into the school. It's like, go ski every day, get better. A lot of parents here are really into this. There's like a ranking system. It's called Ikkyu, Nikkyu. Like you have the levels. And it's kind of a cultural thing. They like to get the certificate. You know, you get your certificate of whatever level, and they'll do it for the kids, and they'll really kind of push the kids to get it, even though they might not be pushing them to become a ski racer or anything, but they just want them to have the certificate and show that they're a certain grade of skier. If you end up wanting to be an instructor or anything like that, you need that here to get your instructor's certificate, etc. So there were a lot of those people. There were also the usual crowd of tourists. Now the tourists this year, it's just, as I keep saying over and over, it's pretty incredible. The increase in the number of tourists who are coming to the mountains, and they're skiing and snowboarding, they're renting. So I went down to the rental to check it out, and at 1 p.m., like it was like 1:30, there were people just getting their rental gear at 1:30 in the afternoon. The gondola closes at 3:20. And these people are like newbie beginners, man. We're not talking about like expert skiers here. There's a lower lift that runs a little later. So maybe these people were going to take that lift and do that. But basically, all morning, rental is packed until the early afternoon like that. There was like nothing left on the racks. It was all rented out. It's pretty incredible. So it's great for business, but it's killing the staff. And people, they look so tired in there, man. The people at the rental desks, like setting everything up, they're just like, would you people just leave already? Like they were not looking happy. I went into the office and had a chat with some of the management, and the management are all in there helping out as well. Like there are not enough people to man the stations. So everybody goes and helps until like 1:30, and then they have to go do their normal job. So they were just like, zombies, ski zombies. We'll make a new word for people who work at really busy resorts that are understaffed. we'll call them resort zombies. So that's the situation. I'm sure it's the same in Niseko. I think Niseko has had experience with this tourism pressure more for the last 10 years, and hopefully they kind of know what to expect, and they've staffed up. They also have a lot more English speaking staff, or maybe Chinese speaking staff. You need to have the staff who can communicate, because your customers at rental now are primarily foreign. So yeah, that's the situation there. But all in all, good snow. Up for people who are into backcountry and that kind of thing, it's still a ways away. It's deep, it's getting deeper, but it's still very tight and bushy. In the backcountry, access is pretty limited unless you're getting up into some really high terrain where the snow levels are deeper. But after the new year, I think by the 10th of January, things will be really looking great. That is my personal forecast here. Last year, we had twice as much snow at this point. So at this point last year, everything was firing. Like, you could go anywhere. And I'm not just talking about Kokusai, pretty much across the island, Niseko, everywhere. So different situation. We're about, I'd say, 2.5 weeks behind schedule. But it's looking good. That's my debrief. And I'll let you go. I did film one run today with my Insta360 camera, which is always fun. And I will be posting that later tonight when I get home, so you can have a look at what the course conditions are. All right, that's it. Later.